Okay, Coach. Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Buffalo Bills. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
What we got? Kill.
Here's Le'Veon Bell's first carry as a New York Jet. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Brings up second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Ricky. Check 3. Lady.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Here's Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. The All-Pro Andre Roberts deep for Buffalo.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Now a man closing in on 15,000 career rush yards. Frank Gore, a full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Backed up now from their own 4 as they come up second down. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, this week 1 matchup pitting a couple Empire State rivals, no strangers to each other. They were both original members of the AFL, the American Football League, way back in 1960 to 1969. It's been a close series. Bills lead it all time, 62-55. And, of course, both of these franchises really feel like they have their quarterbacks of the future in Josh Allen and Sam Darnold. He's going to go deep for Beasley. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the 48.
Red 80.
His team showed up.
Out, 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 out. Alert flare, alert flare.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Newell's got it, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Get your swerve on. Red 80.
Hey, Delta.
41's coming. 41's a mic.
To throw is Darnold. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, you were backed up into a second and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It did lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, start off that drive. Now they got a chance to redeem them.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job,
play.
Buddy. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11.
Mike 53. Here we go. It's just me and you.
They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. This is Bell. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Yo, son, 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Ready? Undercrush.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Let's go.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Darnold now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Check, lady. Fresno. Kill. Check. Tighten up.
Now a first down carry by Bell. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Banjo. Hey, 4-1. Ready? I'm coming after you.
Here's Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
That's it, baby. We got work.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a play fake here on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 28. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Slam.
On first down, Darnold. He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Ready? You got nothing. 6 guys.
General West.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Hatch it, hatch it. Wide. Hey, 80. Get wide. Shift, shift, shift.
Check 99. Check 99.
Check 3, check 3.
They'll run on first down. Bell.
Go, go, go,
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Check. Crouch. Crouch.
Now Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Matt Milano. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Darnold down to throw. And he's got a moonwalk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This will be a jet sweep to Crowder. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think in normal situations, most play callers will probably shelve that play in this situation. But down in the red zone, got a little something extra to play with. I like the way that he took a shot and went after it.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Watch the block, motion, block, block, block.
Mike 41. We've got to wedge that, huh?
You can't block me. You can't block that.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Ed Oliver brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick the field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while they'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
It's our time. It's our time.
Gun.
Mike, go.
To the air, Allen. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Middle, 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 middle. Kill, Bristol, Travis. On 52.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. All right, T, let's turn. All right, T.
Hey, wahoo!
53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
I got him. Monday. Look out.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Eluding the pressure right. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. And they get him down, but not before he takes.
Yo, can you hear me? You got to read the rules, man. You can't run the same play back to back. All right.
Across the 40-yard line.
Check.
Round 80.
Check. 53 is Mike.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go. Let's do this.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Pro Bowler C.J. Mosley, the Ravens' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, I'm coming after you.
5 wide.
Switch.
Allen off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This yours.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go, baby. Check 20.
Hey, orbit.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41.
Now it's Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Tackles.
Darnold on 3rd down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Read the rules, man. 4th and inches anywhere.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
Red 80.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
You go tape. You got tape. You got tape.
They'll run him with Bell. And he works free. Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye. Past the 20. 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets will extend their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They go with a screen to Gore. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So they have the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
Don't let him breathe, defense. Watch the safety creep.
Big ass, big ass.
Allen now looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Bills send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Crowder now to return. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Jets will take over first and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call multiple plays because you're going to say this is how.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And here's Allen throwing again. It's brought incomplete. It's John Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Allen now on the option right. And that play is blown up losing yardage back at the 35. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
You must be dreaming.
53.
Pass 85, pass 85.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. Over the middle here to Brown. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Brown signed with the Bills in March. Last year he was in Baltimore, 4 seasons in Arizona prior to that, but they're hoping that Brown can add a lot of speed to this offense, which he should. Last year in Baltimore, 715 yards and 5 touchdowns. Here's Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up second and 10.
Check 24. Red 80. Showing it. Check, 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 check. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, 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 twist. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Now Bell.
Run, run.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Hey, Charlie.
41's the mark.
Darnold.
Check 41. Stop your body.
And it's caught by Herndon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Go get him, go get him.
On first down, it's Bell. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
I got you. I got you. He's coming.
Blue draw Corker.
He's coming. Double up.
Watch that, watch that.
Under 10. Under 10.
This will be a jet sweep to Crowder.
Run to the ball.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go for that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't effect, man, just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 2nd and 12, Allen. And he finds Tyler Croft. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Let's go.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Let's get this.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On play action, Allen. And Beasley with it over the middle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. Allen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tyler Croft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Now Allen going to throw again. Jones has it over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Regular. 6-6, pull it high.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
From midfield, here's Allen. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 26. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some guys were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got?
Hey, Foxtrot.
Give me some.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Hey, check.
Hey, 80. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Bravo.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Hey,
80.
Go 58 to the Mike. Watch the pass. 58, boys, 58.
To throw is Darnold.
Just right there.
And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
Now Allen to throw. To throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Alert, alert.
57's Mike.
Hey, Sue. Hey, we got to get to the ball.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get off the field, defense.
Now Allen again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Let's go.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
49's the month. 49's the month. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, alert, through.
Young lady.
Check.
They'll run it with Bell. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
I'm going to hit you.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard.
Don't be scared of it.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Alert. 41's the mic. 41's the mic.
Here's Darnold. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 16 yards, a first down. Darnold now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
Hey, lady.
Mike 41, Mike 41.
Oh, you got deep?
Wise motion, wise motion.
Hey, Alpha. Mike 41. We've got to wedge that, huh?
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Hey, lady.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a gain of 4. And it's a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
41 Mike, 41 Mike. Watch the run.
Darnold down to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Quincy Enunwa couldn't reel that one in, but now it's 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Go, go.
49, guys. 49.
Darnold to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. And probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Darnold now, perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Stay at home.
To the air again, Darnold. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Lorenzo Alexander picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
22 Jet Bomber, 22 Jet Bomber.
Back.
Hey, lady.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Check 37, check 37.
Switch.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. There he goes inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, high 7.
Darnold from the red zone now.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Darnold, now a 1st down and then some. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Allen going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Check 41. Hey, watch the slant.
Here's Bell. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
I know you feel that.
Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They'll go again with Bell. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Jets on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Jets, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and